Good afternoon everybody, welcome to Story Time with me today, and today's story is going to be Ganesha's sweet tooth. Ganesh is actually a Hindu god, so his name is Ganesh. Ganesh is a Hindu god. He's very important and powerful and a tad chubby. But when he was a kid, he was just like any other kid, except that he had an elephant's head and cruised around on a magical mouse collecting fruit, rice, sweets and other gifts from the temples in his neighbourhood. Ganesh loved to eat sweets and candy, especially the traditional Indian dessert, ladoo. His best friend, Mr Mouse, could eat only one at a time, which was okay by Ganesh. He didn't want to share all his ladoos. Squeak! One day, while Ganesh and Mr Mouse was out looking for sweets, they discovered a new kind of ladoo, the super jumbo jawbreaker ladoo. Ganesh snatched up the Chinese treat and was about to eat it right there on the spot. "Wait!" squeaked Mr Mouse. "Don't eat it, it's a jawbreaker. It'll break your tusk." "But I'm a god," said Ganesh. "I'm invincible." And Ganesh popped the ladoo in his mouth. He bit down and snap! Squeak! "Oh no!" Mr Mouse yelled. "How will I ever put my tusk back on?" Ganesh wailed. Ganesh was very clever and tried all sorts of ideas. What if I tie it on with a string? What if I stick it on with glue? Maybe I could just hold it on with my hand. But nothing worked. "I look lopsided," he said. "Everyone will laugh at me." "No, they won't," said Mr Mouse. "Everyone loses their teeth. And besides, you already have an elephant's head and your friends still love you." Ganesh wasn't convinced. He thought he looked awful. He took all his anger and frustration and hurled his tusk at the moon. But the tusk didn't hit the moon. It sailed over a bush and hit the head of an old man who was walking by. "Is this your tusk?" the old man asked. "I'm sorry," said Ganesh. "I didn't mean to hit you. I was aiming for the moon." "What's your name?" "I'm Ganesh, and this is Mr Mouse." "You're Ganesh!" the old man exclaimed. "I've been looking for you." "I'm Vyasa the poet, and I need a special scribe for a poem. It's so long that no man could ever write the whole thing. All the pens in the world would break before it was done." "I'm not a man," said Ganesh, "and I love stories, but I don't have anything to write with." "What about your tusk?" Vyasa asked. "That's just a big tooth," Ganesh said. "It's a very special tooth," Vyasa explained, handing Ganesh a piece of paper. "Give it a try." Ganesh took the paper and pressed down with the tip of his tusk. It made a mark. Ganesh was so excited that he drew a flower and a tree and a picture of Mr Mouse, along with a few of his other favourite things. "I love my tusk," said Ganesh. "I'd be happy to help you. What is the story about?" "The beginning of things," said Vyasa. "It's rather hard to sum up. It's called the Mahabharata." "Excuse me," said Mr Mouse, jumping on the end of Ganesh's trunk. "I don't mean to interrupt, but what exactly are the terms of this agreement? It is a very long poem after all. Can you tell the whole story in one go, Vyasa? No stopping." "As long as Ganesh understands the meaning of anything I say." "Can I eat sweets while I write?" asked Ganesh. "As long as you don't stop writing," said Vyasa. Ganesh and Mr Mouse agreed. "Let's begin." As Vyasa spoke, Ganesh put his tusk to the paper and began writing. Soon he forgot all about the super jumbo jawbreaker ladoo and how funny he looked. He even forgot about the sweets he wanted to eat. "Long ago," Vyasa said, "there lived a very brave king of Hastinapur. One day when he was out hunting, he happened upon a beautiful woman sitting on the banks of the Ganga river. 100,000 verses later, Ganesh put down his tusk. The Mahabharata, the great epic of Hindu literature, was complete. Ganesh peeked round a stack of paper and saw that Mr Mouse had been eating his way through the ladoos as they worked. The poem had taken a very long time. But Ganesh was happy to see there was still a few left for him and his friends. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed our story of Ganesh, and we hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.